All these rats up on me, I'm steady chasing. Thoughts up in my head, my heart steady racing. I just hit the... So, as a model, you're constantly putting yourself on social media, like you have to be on point all the time, and you have so many people judging you and expecting you to be on point all the time. Do you think that ever causes any friction in like relationships or friendships or anything like that?
I mean, like, my friends, like, that's the thing about, I love my friends because they support me, whatever I do. But as far as, like, I feel like if you dating, if you in this industry, it could be hard, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, my advice to somebody, like a model and dating somebody that's kind of, like, not used to it, like, oh, I got a video shoot, and they be like, oh, well, who? You know, what's their name? Or what's their Instagram name? I just feel like communication is key, like, they feel like, sometimes they feel like, oh, I don't want you to do this video, but at the same time, you got to do it for yourself. Like, you know, I don't want to miss up this opportunity just because you say you don't want me to do it. It's like, you either go be with me or not. You know, you go support me or not. So, but at a certain time, I feel like I can understand what the other person think as far as like your boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever, you an artist, rapper, model, and then they feel like they don't want you to do certain stuff. I mean, certain stuff, it just needs to be talked about before you do it. Like, I want, like I said, I want to do like a new video, and I know he won't be like, oh yeah, go for it. He gonna feel uncomfortable, you know what I'm saying? So I try to like communicate as best as I can with stuff like that. Like if you dating, that's why I say I can never date nobody from the industry because I know me, and it's like hard, like you know, like the groupies and stuff like that, and they going out on tour and doing this and doing that. Not that like I'm not like insecure or anything, but it's just like, you know how that stuff go, and I just ain't got time for the BS. But
I feel that.
Yeah.
So, as far as being a model, it's very important how people see you. And from my understanding of the industry, people want to see somebody be bigger than what they actually are. So you actually have to have a lot to get people to follow you.
Yeah.
Do you ever like struggle with that, or feel like you have to portray a certain, you know, be a certain way?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people, this like generation so messed up though, because it be, they want to see like a lot of, not sexual, like, you know, your butt out, and you get a lot of likes from that, like, you know, people twerking on Instagram and just doing all, you know, all that extra stuff, and it's crazy because that's what they want to see, you know what I mean? Exactly. But I feel like if I do that type of stuff, they be like, that is not her, she just doing that for attention. Even I wouldn't do that, but it's just like, it's just crazy how people is. Like, they get a whole bunch of likes and follows just shaking ass, showing ass, and doing this, dressing a certain way, and it's just messed up. You know, you can be a lady, you can be dressed fully, and then you can still get the likes and follows and stuff like that, but it's just like, that ain't how it is now, so.
And it's crazy because it seems like people don't support genuine talent. Like, if somebody is a talented model, if they're not, like, showing thousands of dollars and all of that stuff, like, people don't follow that. No. You know what I'm saying? That's really crazy.
And that's what they want to see. That's how I'm like, dang, how they get all the followers, and I go on their Instagram and I'm like, okay, I see, right, because they all liking that one.
Exactly.
They all liking that picture. I'm like, okay, but I'm like, I'm not gonna be doing all that for the follows, and like, I mean, that don't really mean nothing to me. So it's just like, as long as I gotta do what I gotta do, I'm fine.
So it seems like you're definitely a person that's sure of yourself and that stays true to who you are. Is there anybody in the business that you look up to, or someone that you kind of like follow for guidance in a sense?
It's crazy. Not in the modeling industry. I wouldn't say I look up to, you know, anybody. I mean, I like people pictures. I be, you know, oh, she cute or whatever, but far as like, oh yeah, I like what she do, or I want to be like her, or, you know, like, nah, I don't really look up to nobody.
Okay, all right. Well, that's good too. So Instagram modeling versus like catalog modeling. What would you do? You only want to do Instagram? Would you prefer?
I do it all. Yeah, catalog, all that. Actually, I went to a modeling agency. It was like a couple years ago, and they was doing like, you know, fashion week and catalogs and, you know, doing all that extra stuff or whatever. But the only thing, they wanted me to pay them like thousands of dollars to do that. I'm like,
Ooh.
Like I don't supposed to be paying y'all, like,
right.
you know, y'all supposed to be finding stuff for me, then y'all supposed to get a percentage, but
right.
It's like I'm not supposed to pay y'all thousands of dollars off the back. Like, I'm like, nah. But yeah, I can do it all. Catalog, fashion shows, and stuff like that. Like, I'm not really into doing, like, walking runway or whatever, but, I mean, I will.
So. Okay. So besides Instagram and your bookings, what are you doing, like, behind the scenes to grow your brand?
Behind the scenes to grow my networking. Just trying to talk to other people, talk to other models, get advice, trying to, like I said, I'm trying to find a manager, like, to help me with everything, and I really want to travel. I think, and then I want to move out of town, too, because I feel like I get more opportunity, you know, somewhere, like, out of town, like, a bigger city and stuff like that. So I feel like when I move out of town and get the networks and travel more, I think that's when everything goes start, like, booming. Like, I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I be playing around, like, I got, like, a lot of stuff, like, planned or what I want to do, what I need to do, but it's just, like, I've been getting distracted a little bit. So I'm like, I need to get back on my grind and just make all this stuff happen or whatever. Because I'm thinking it, and I'm like, I want to do it, but it's just, like, like I said, I be busy working, school, and doing all this other stuff. So I'm like, it's time to work, so.
Well, I mean, planning is important. You got to manifest what you want, girl.
Yeah.
So have you ever thought about starting, like, your own agency or anything like that?
No, I never thought about starting it. I mean, I would, but it's like I said, I had to do a lot of networking. Like, I didn't need to find people who want to got the same drive as I do, who want to do the same thing I want to do. And, like, in Rockford, I mean, it's a couple people that, you know, model or do whatever, but I really can't find nobody that's, like, serious about it or whatever in Rockford. But I mean, I've never thought about it. I mean, I would.
Okay. So what is your ultimate goal? Like, when it's all said and done, what do you expect to get from all of the work and all of your plans?
I just want to be successful, like
like some great type shit.
Okay. I just want to, like I said, move out of town. And actually, I do want to, like, start, even, I want to model, but too, I want to have, like, businesses on the side, you know what I mean? Because I was trying to figure out, like, well, man, what do I really want to do? What is my purpose? And I'm like, I want to start my own business or whatever. Okay. So it's just like, you wake up, go to work every day, I'm like, I don't want to work for nobody. I can't work for nobody. You know, like, my manager, she went out of town. She like, while I'm out of town, I need you to water my plants for me, like. Like,
what?
Like, you don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to do that. Like, I want to go to sleep and make money. You know how you get your business, and I'm like, what do I want to do? And I talk to my dad a lot about that because he got his own business. So I'm like, I'd rather talk to somebody that know what they're doing. He was like, you just got to find something that you really love to do, and you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, dang, what is that? So it been like, I've been hesitating and finding, like, what do I want to do? So I'm, like, into the beauty industry. Like, I always get my lashes done, my hair done, and stuff like that. So I'm like, why don't I start doing lashes, or why do I start doing this? So, I mean, I'm into that stuff, so I just got to get that. But I want to focus on my, like, modeling, and then I jump into that, so. Yeah.
I mean, and that's kind of how it goes, like, especially with beauty influencers and stuff. They find one thing, whether, like, a makeup artist, for instance, they find one thing, get popping off of that, get their name up, and then they do so many other things. So it's like, once you build yourself up as a brand, you can sell anything,
exactly,
really.
Yeah. So, like, and I mean, us females, we spend a lot of money on hair. We spend a lot of money on makeup, lashes, all that. Like, I can't go without it. So I'm like, people make a lot of money off that. So I'm like, dang, that's what I can do. But yeah. Then I started like, I want to, you know, buy, like, realtor, you know, things like that. But I'm like, no, I ain't really too hit on that. So I'm like, beauty industry. That's what I want to do, because I get my hair done all the time and stuff like that. So
I mean, the beauty industry is a very saturated market, but there's so much money there. Like, it's $1 billion market. Yeah. So it's like anybody can get a piece of the pie and like, get on.
Start your own, have your own little salon in Rockford. Makeup artist.
For real.
Massage and all that. So I'm like, yeah, if I ever, well, I ain't gonna say if I ever, when I start a business, I want to start one in Rockford. You know, because we really don't got nothing. Right. Like, so it's like, if I move out of town, I'll come back, start a business here, you know, check on it every now and then or whatever. And get it going, so. And
low-key, there's so many talented, like, as far as beauty, there's so much talent in Rockford. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
And it's just like, there's not enough opportunities. So they're just like just low-key about it. But I think if somebody like you were to like create a platform or an opportunity for everybody to really get on, like, Rockford will really take off.
Yeah, especially like a lot of artists, like, it's so much talent in Rockford. I'd be like, hey, why is he not getting signed, or why is he not noticed? Like, they better than half of these rappers, you know, making garbage music or whatever. Exactly. But it's just like, I mean, they time gonna come, but it's a lot of talent out here. So I just feel like people just need to see, they need to get themselves out here, and they gonna make it. So I know she gonna ride if you